This is Lawrence D. Adams. This is when spirituality and the game combines. You have the thinking class. Join us today as we begin our new series, The Laws of Focus in the Game. Are you that trapped lion in the cage, or are you like a mouse, just going through life with nowhere to go? Find out today as we continue or we start this new series on the laws of focus in the game. You don't want to miss it. Let's start the show. Let's go. Salute everybody. What's going on? What's going on? How you guys doing? This is Lawrence D. Adams. Let's get this show going. Let's get it going today. The laws of focus in the game. Oh my God. Been thinking about it all this weekend, so I'm pretty much amped up to go. But let me know how you doing this afternoon. How are you doing this afternoon? I got my little cup now. Kept looking at the old video. I'm like, wait a minute. What's going on, Tara? What's going on? These nuts. What's going on, Hannibal? What's going on, John? Tell me, how are you doing this Monday, or how was your weekend? Chat, put it in the chat room. I want to know how your weekend was. How was your How is your Monday going? Was it good, going bad, whatever? How are you guys doing today? How are you doing today? Let me know how you're doing today. I want to hear from you guys today. I want to hear from you guys today. Definitely want to hear. Let me know how you're doing today. Man, I'm so grateful, man. I'll tell you, my weekend was good. Good. Got some time to relax for the downtime. Very productive. All systems go. Good. Shout out to the thinking class and the members of the thinking class, those who are behind the scenes, those who are on Telegram. You know, we talk behind the scenes. It's because, let me say this, you're on Telegram because you have already invested into the thinking class, and now you have a place where you can share and talk. So I want to, that's why we have Telegram. Also, too, talking to the editor today, we was working on some things late last night, then early this morning, because he's in a different time zone. Well, completely different time zone. He's over in India. So we getting things tightened up so everything can look nice and pristine. Shout out to him. I'm telling you, this weekend was a good weekend. I needed to get some rest, so to clear, I needed to push the reset button. Got a lot of stuff that was going on, getting geared up. I'm really trying to get to Miami for my birthday. We'll see. We have that. I don't know. But trying to have a good birthday this year. Turn 50 this year. So I'm really looking to that. Man, this has been such a good. Let me get this shot correctly, because this shot ain't right for me. There we go. It's been a good weekend. Have a good time. Let me get this right here. Okay, well, y'all know what to do with this. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. So yeah, we had a great weekend. Just sometimes when you're in a place of constantly giving and doing what you need to do, you have to press the reset. You got to press the reset button. If you don't press the reset button, you keep going. Appreciate the Telegram chat. I see it as a definite way for us to further our connection in the Thinking Class Network. We've definitely been lacking in that area, right? And that's why I want, if you're in the Thinking Class and you have contribute to what we're doing here, Jonathan W., you have the access now to give the link in the chat room. Whoops. You have the access to give the link in the chat room. I gave you that. Like I said, I'm up 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning and back up early in the morning. So you have access, Jonathan W., to actually put the link in the chat room for people to come along. Please understand, it is not in this chat room, it's not about a hookup. This ain't about trying you hook it up with nobody. This ain't about love connection. This ain't love connection. I can set up something else different for that. But this is for those who understand the purpose of the thinking class is for us to, like you said, further our conversation with each other. So please, I want to make sure that I emphasize this ain't the love connection. We ain't doing that. This ain't love connection. Also, and I went to Saks. I went to Neiman Marcus, and I think I went to Dillard's. I went to Saks. I think I went to Neiman Marcus and got this nice cologne, Spice Bomb, and it smells amazing. Know why you are here. Know that the thinking class knows your environment. That's right. Yeah, I got this nice cologne, Spice Bomb Extreme. Man, I put that on. I'm like, man, this smells good. Smells good. Yeah, it's Spice Bomb is, man, it's the truth, man. I got it. I said, let me. So I got the sample. I ain't purchasing. I got the sample. So let me get the sample and try it on for a little bit, see how it smells, how it goes with my pH and how it sits so good. So what I do is, I don't know what anybody else, I make sure I put it on. Yeah, Spice Bomb Extreme, you already know. I put that on, man, it's the truth. It smells good. It smells good. One thing that's very important, I know we're going to talk about the laws of focus of the game. One thing, let me give this secret out. Women love a man that smells good. Not dirty, smells good. Not overbearing, but smells good. Women love a man who smells good. His cologne compliments him, not overtakes him. Let me say that again. Women love a man who smells good, whose cologne compliments him and not overtakes him. Let me say that again. Women love men who know how to wear the right cologne that compliments them and not overtake them. Why? Because it says a lot about a man. Women are a little bit more sensitive to smell than men. So a man that smells good, oh my God, it drives a woman crazy. Y'all just don't know what y'all missing out. Yeah, Spice Bomb go check it out. I went to Neiman Marcus and I seen it. So that's another thing too. I know we're talking about laws of focus. I'm gonna get this up a little free because I got a time slot. The other thing is I went to high-end stores. Why? To get in the atmosphere, this is where I need to shop at. This is where I belong. Even I get just one t-shirt or if I get a hat. Why? I need to let my consciousness know this is where I need to go. Yeah, see, somebody know. These nuts know. I hate to say it that way. What? These know. What's your favorite top? So my top one, my go-to, Victor Roof. Yeah, yes. My top is Tom Ford, Tobacco Valley, Gucci Guilty, now Spice Bomb. And then I can throw in some other stuff here and there. I got another one. I got my son's getting into cologne. So my oldest son already have his cologne collection already. So yeah, so you gotta so that's one of my top three. Of course, top one is my go-to when I run to is Tom Ford Oud, Tom Ford Tobacco Valley, Gucci Guilty, and now Spice Bomb Extreme. But Victor and Roof is the truth. But I would say go to, and unlike a Tom Ford Oud is, oh my God. And also, what is the name of that? I'm looking right at it. Saks Bond number 9. Bond number 9. Oh my God. So I gave you. So of course my top one is Tom Ford Tobacco Valley, Tom Ford Oud, Gucci Guilty for men. It's good. And then that Bond number 9. Oh my God. Saks. Jeez. Man, I wear that. It's like, oh. Telling you, but I gave that some free cologne game. And let me tell you one more. Let me get somebody said Dolce & Gabbana. Prada. Let me cool it. Okay. Chanel Blue. All right. So y'all giving y'all. All right. Y'all giving. Let me give you one more secret. And I shouldn't be sharing this. So I'm gonna give you one more secret about the cologne. Let me see if I can find it because I was looking it up yesterday. Does anybody know the difference between perfume and toilette? Then we're going to go into the focus. The perfume versus toilette, the different types of cologne. Salute Joe Blige in the building. So I'm going to give this free game right quick. Salute to everyone. Anybody know the difference between perfume? Just looked it up yesterday. And what? Toilette. Oh yeah, doors of so. Yes. Oh y'all smell good then. Anybody know the difference between perfume and toilette? Just looked it up yesterday. It's very interesting. I think men really need to know this. Yes. There we go. Thank you. It's sweet and short lasts. ETA is stronger and lasts longer. Yeah, the ultimate man. Perfumes have oil. There it is. There you go. Perfume is more concentrate. There we go. I think that's so important that men and women need to know that. I like to get the time for oil. Now I get it from my local Islamic place, and I get it from there, but it lasts so much longer. So you need to look at that when you purchasing cologne for yourself, that you don't get the what? If you're gonna get the toilet, many people call it the toilet water. Perfumes have oil, yeah. So you wanna make sure you pay attention to that, because they'll sell you the toilet at this price, and you're not getting something that you got to wear. There's different. I think it's 2 hours, 6 hours, and then 24 hours. Let me see that. I think that's where it goes. So yeah, eat the toilet. Yeah. See, everybody know. Good. Let's. I needed to share that because I think that was very important information that sometimes people do not know. Like what I have on now. So I ain't gonna tell you what I did. Should I tell you what I did? Yeah, let me tell you what I did. Uh-oh, somebody breaking fear soda on it. I love it. Sometimes I find the right mix, and I mix the cologne. Yeah, so let's get going. I'm glad you guys are on it today about the colognes. Most people don't know about the colognes. They be smelling like a hot mess. So today we're talking about the laws of focus. Hopefully I sent the link to John. John will come up. I'm looking for him. I haven't seen him. John's coming up. The law of focus. If you're on Telegram, you want to join in, we share, you get information prior to it coming on the thinking class. Thank you. Whoa, look at that. Whoa. Look at that game right there. Look at that game right there. He said what? Don't destroy the molecules by rubbing on the wrist, though. Points. Yes. Plus points. Heat points for maximum enjoyment. Look at that. Most people cologne is it's trash. Oh, plus points. Right. So I put mine on my neck, around my beard. Let me say that again. I put mine around my neck and around my beard. Why do I put it around my neck and my beard? Can somebody tell me that in the thinking class? Why do I put it around my neck, around this beard area, around here? Can somebody tell me that in the thinking class? We need to go to this teaching. We need to really get to this chicken. Yeah. Yes, yeah. That may be it, brothers. Y'all on it, and sisters, y'all. Wrist, throat, behind the ears, forehead. Ooh, forearms. What's going on, William? Wrist, throat, behind the ear, and forehead. Near the elbow. Y'all, oh boy, y'all know the tricks of the trade when it comes to this cologne game. Yeah, that's where you get it at right there. So if you get the beard and neck, first thing, please wait. Let me try. Let me. You hear what she said? Beard and neck, first thing a woman smells. So what first thing a woman smells is the beard and that neck area. So when she come in, ooh, you smell good. You don't want your beard smelling either. And guys who got beard, I'm gonna have to try that again. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Okay, I'm gonna try that. That are Islamic goods besides that black butter. Oh, okay. All right, y'all giving me some good things. But yes, the beard and the neck is the first thing a woman smells. She may not smell your arms. She may not smell your hands. But when she comes close like this, it's hitting her all up here. And she's like hypnotized. We got to get focused on the game we got to get today. Let me get the game today. Y'all better little free right there, little free right there, light fluffy. But a man must smell, and two women got to smell good too. Oh my God. I remember this one lady smelled like a old flower. I was like, oh my God. But there's some fragrances that a woman can wear that will drive me up the wall. And I ain't going to tell you what that is. We can create a catalog on the, thank you, Jonathan W. Right there. Yes, this lady had on something. I was like, I wanted to sneeze. I feel like every time she walked by, I was like, oh my God, she's like a big flower walking her by. And she thought she was cute. And I like, no, it's like a big flower. Baby. Know the perfumes and colognes that compliment you. Please know that. But there's certain perfumes and cologne that woman can wear. Oh my God. I'll tell you, if you wear, you better watch it. I got 28 bottles, but really wear on solid 3. See? You about that life. Yeah, don't overspray. You could choke out the room. Yeah, y'all got this. We got to get to the game. But it's so true. I cannot. Ooh, man. And then I can tell it's one, I can't think of what it is. I know it. Chloe, a lot of women used to wear back in the day. Chloe and this other fragrance, I'm looking right in there. If I smell that, it makes me think of one particular person. So I was like, oh my God, I can't hear that. I can't smell that no more. Gym cologne, Affair cologne, and Date Night cologne. There you go. You guys are getting the game right there. Colognes are part of your attire. Match it, top it off. Right. I like that. So y'all giving this good game today. And we supposed to be talking about the law of focus of the game. Yeah, it's one thing. You leave the gym, you smell like a bunch of like a sweat hall. You just stink. That's not good. Is this light coming in? What's coming in right here? This light is coming in. Whoop, there we go. You smelling like a nah. Oh, smelling good is part of the focus. Right. Details are part of the focus. Now we're getting there. Good. With the night Chanel try for the extra. Oh, okay. See, y'all got some game. Y'all, please share this. Y'all need to go into Telegram and share this information amongst each other because it's very important. So let's go to the laws of the game. And I'm going to be short and brief and right to the point because we already gave too much out already. But if you guys can go into Telegram, I think John the W already put that link into the chat room. You go back there into the Telegram. Please be advised. This is for grown people. Grown conversation about life, whatever the case may be, is not for no foolishness. Just saying what it is. Anytime I sniff it, somebody else sniff it, it's done. Now, we're talking about the laws of focus in the game. So if we can tie into what we're doing right now, it is very important that the laws of focus in the game be talked about. We talked about last week about networking, but now we need to talk about the focus in the game. And what happens is I'm realizing that a lot of people are not getting, once again, the success that they're really looking for because they're all over the place. They're not focused. They're here, they're there, they got tons of thoughts, tons of ideas, tons of visions, things they want to accomplish, but they're not focused. And where you're not focused, you tend to not complete something all the way. So it's very important that you understand that there's laws to focus in the game. So I'm going to give the example of the lion. You know, the lion, thank you so much, Captain Saber Brother Show. Appreciate that, brother. King Dre in the place to be. Appreciate that 5 on it. Appreciate that, brother. So I want to make sure we talk about focus in the game. What happens, let me get an example of the lion. As we can see, the lion was designed to roam and to be out there in the wild. But as we look at the lion and talking about focus, the laws of focus in the game, I want you to catch this. The lion can only be captured when his focus is taken away. Anytime the lion is focused on a particular prey or a particular thing, it captures it, it kills it, and eats it, and that's it. So it's very important that we understand as men, because this is a men channel and we have women here, that you have a keen focus. Are you that lion that's trapped in the cage? The only reason why that lion can get in that cage is because either they shot him, tranquilize him. But the real point I want to get is this. It's because the only way to get a lion to subdue him is to get him off of his focus. So what do they do in a circus? They get a three-legged stool and they put it in the lion's face. And what the lion do by default of his nature, he tries to focus on what? He tries to focus on the what? 3 legs. I want to make sure y'all actually make y'all support King Dre. Make sure you go out there and support the homie King Dre. Been knowing him long time. Support him. Subscribe. King Dre. I want to make sure that's out there. But what happens is, in order to subdue the lion, they had to put a what? A 3-legged stool in front of it, and the lion tries to focus on it, and it loses its strength. Many of you, especially you, I'm talking to you men, are so focused on this and that. The girl, I got to get laid. I got to do this. I got to get the business. I got to do this. And you're not focused, and you're becoming subdued by what? Everything around you. And your strength is not felt because you are not focused. So you have to get out of the cage of life and realize, in order for you to maximize your game, you got to stop. You got to get your focus correct. Let me say that again. You have to get your focus correct, because too many people are desiring to put you in a cage. I'm talking to you, man, to get you in the cage so that they can control you. So the first law, and we're going to just talk for a few minutes and that's it. The first law of focus in the game is, who has trapped you in the cage of life? What desires have trapped you in the cage of life? What needs have kept you in the game of life? What has caused you to be subdued and not be focused to accomplish your goals? Who has told you that this is what you need to do? Who has tricked you, brothers, to be in the cage so that you don't maximize your strength? Too many men are focused like in a circus called life. And the circus master has now subdued you with the 3-legged stool. And now you are subdued, and now they have caged you, and now you just walk around. You walk around doing nothing. Those 3 legs can represent your hidden desires. For the men, your desire to have sex, desire to get money, your desire to say, I'm something. Could it be those things are designed to keep you trapped and in a place of not going anywhere? Who has stripped your power away? The power of the power of Black Panther was stripped away. Right? Who, when you are caged up? Let me say that again. The law of focus in the game is realizing that you could be purposely entrapped, encaged by the 3-legged stool with your desires to have something, to be with someone, to do something, to go somewhere, and not realizing that it's got you captive. Most men, if you look on these YouTube streets with the YouTubians, they're caught in the cage of life. And I listen to content that King Drake does offer. He's trying to get you out of the cage so that you can be the lion that roams his what? Domain. Same within the women. They capture the women and do the same thing. Why? So that they can control the nature of the woman. Who has fooled you? Who has tricked you? Who has caused you to be in the cage? Because your focus is on so many things. I remember talking to somebody recently and I was saying they wanted to do this and do that and do this and this. I said, hey. What I need you to do is focus on one thing and that one thing only. What? One thing and one thing only. When they begin to focus on that one thing and that one thing only, things begin to open up for them. What happens is we rob our own selves. We imprison our own self by having all these desires of things we want to do. And we want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. And you end up doing nothing. Or the great distraction is, let me overload you with information. Let me overload you with information so that I can subdue you and then I can walk you like a damn dog. Sometimes people don't realize they're trapped spiritually, financially, physically, walking around like a side character in their own life. Right, Riley. That would be good. King Dre and LDA. Yeah, we can definitely collaborate and do something. Do you understand? You are in the reason that, see, if the circus master goes into the cage with the lion with just a stick, he would get killed. Because once the lion focuses on that stick and that man, he will kill that individual. The problem is, what's going on? What's going on, Nestle? That's my bro. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to Ernesto, my dog. Wait. Shout out to Ernesto. Give him some love. KA Side Incorporated. Much love to my brother right there. So the problem is, it's not that you can't accomplish anything. It's not that you can't do something. The problem is, I'm trying to rob you of your focus. What and who is trying to rob you of your focus to keep you subdued? What and who is trying to rob you of your focus to keep you subdued? Because when you are subdued, you can't do nothing. Oh, we can go a little bit further. We got a little bit of time. This can go so further even into the bedroom. Why you not winning in the bedroom? Because you focus on everything else and not at the present moment. I'm talking to somebody. Because life has what? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Ro? What's going on? Gotta attack your goals one bite at a time. Compartmentalize the many goals into a streamlined process. Thank you so much. Yep. So that's where you got to understand the law of focus is first. You got to realize who and what has held you captive. Your desires. And I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to me too. Your desire maybe to do this. You have so many desires and things that you want to accomplish, but guess what? Could it be that it's keeping you subdued? All right, think about it. Think about this, and I want to use me as a living example. When I was saying that we needed to upgrade this stream, what happened within a week? We upgraded the stream. 1080, streaming in 1080. We got the lights correct. Why? Why? When you become focused, you almost become dangerous. When you become focused, you become dangerous. We wanted last year to get the sound correct because the sound was going in and out and blinking and everything like that. Guess what happened? Just around this time, we got the sound corrected because we became focused. The law of focus in the game is realizing that ain't nobody holding you captive but you, because you ain't focused. It's something, and I'm going to talk about it tomorrow, about the snake and the bird. The snake and the bird. I brought this example many times before last year, but we will talk about the snake and the bird tomorrow. But I want to make sure I'm clear on this. The way to capture a lion and subdue him and put him in a cage is for the person to what? Take his focus away. Who has taken your focus away? You can't say it's the devil, it's the white man, it's the black man, it's the green man, it's the this one and the that one and the this and it's the that. It is you because you have not become clear cut on your focus. When you become laser sharp with your focus, something happens. When you become laser sharp with your focus, what happens is this. The world begins to bend in your direction. The world begins to what? Bend to your focus. The world begins to say, how can I make this happen? People begin to show up that wouldn't show up because now you're focused. People who are the distraction begins to fall off because you're now in a complete focus. It's something when a man becomes focused on what he wants and where he wants to go and what he wants to do, everything begins to bend in his direction and bends into for him to complete what he needs to focus on. We didn't even talk about this. We didn't even talk about distractions, because I'll tell you what distractions tomorrow, where they come from. But when a man or when a woman is focused, think about it. I just done somebody up this weekend. They went on a trip out of town. They was focused on getting there. They didn't care how they was going to get there. They was going to get there. It's something when you begin to focus. The problem is everybody wants your focus. The universe will receive your will and move according to your focus. Correct. If this is resonating with you, let me know in the chat room. If this is resonating with you in the chat room, let me know right now. Yeah, did you know what? This is right on the money. Let me know if this is resonating with you. If this is resonating, let me know in the chat room that, yes, you know what? Ain't nobody stopping me but my focus. Think about the man that's in jail who wants to escape. All day, every day, he's thinking about ways of how he can get out of here without being caught. His focus is laser sharp. The ideas of how to escape just seem to drop in his lap, because he said, my thing is escape. Remember, I don't know, y'all remember the movie Escape from Alcatraz. They figured out a way how to do this. Then everyone began to collaborate with them because their focus was so keen. Some of y'all are on Alcatraz and don't even know it because your focus is not there and you're not escaping from it. Reason why you're not winning with the women because your focus is wrong. Reason you're not winning with the men is because your focus is not on. You can always tell when a man or a woman is focused by what they say. World bending. Yes. Yeah. Binding restraints. Yeah. Binary strings, yeah. It's amazing. You can tell when a man or woman is completely focused. Oh, things will come up. Situation could take place. But what happens is their focus is so keen that it's almost like you walk through the world and just pimp smack everybody. Beep, 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 beep. Get out my way. Because you know why? You're focused. A friend of mine who's been in jail has said exactly that. He became focused. It's amazing when you sit down to all the distractions or all the stimuli around you and you become focused and say, I'm going to do this. When I said that I was going to do something with this stream and do something, and I became focused, it came done. Let's get this, a good example. When I wanted this book, it ain't that long. When I wanted this book done, I became focused. If you wasn't part of my focus, you were in my way. Does it have some typos? Does it have some mistakes? Yes, it does. Is the grammar maybe off? Yes, it does. But I was so focused to get this done on what? On Amazon. And I have it another place. Guess what happened? It got completed because I was focused. This right here, this whole cover, I created. The back, I created. I began to figure out a way, how do I get this done in a certain amount of time? Because I got to get it done. I had to change. I realized the print wasn't right. So I had to change the print. The picture wasn't right. It wasn't the right resolutions. The right pixelation wasn't there. But I became focused to correct it. Then I put it into Amazon, and Amazon had kicked it out because the inside was wrong. I became focused. When I became focused, either you were in my way or you're going to get run over. Gotta get that book. Yes, it's a great read. If you haven't got the gems yet, better order those in. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. The representation speaks for you is a part of your focus, right? Most people want to do great things. They talk a good game, but they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing because their focus is not there. You look at King Dre. I'm gonna give if he's in or not. I don't know. Let me say this because I can say it because I've been watching. When he began to focus on TikTok, boom, he began to blow up. When he started making his content, boom, 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 he blew up. Then he went to Instagram, boom, blew up because he was focused. The reason why people and complain because they ain't got no focus. And let me say this too. Let me hurry up because I got to cut this off. The other reason why they get all in their feelings and things like is that just the other thing. Because they're too comfortable playing the victim inside of the cage than to get off their duff and do something and become focused and get what they want. So they want everybody to placate to them. Oh, I feel sorry for you. It's going that way for you. Oh, poor baby. You can't get women. Oh, sorry for you. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, you can't get money. I don't know what to tell you. Guess what? The world doesn't care about your victim party assets. What they care about is if you are focused, can you get the job done? Girls who are focused and attractive can't point a finger on it on what it is. There's just sheer attention. Yep. King Dre was another one. I gradually got to see his growth, and his studio now is top notch. Right. Because he became focused. Look, if you see when he started, he was outside, then he was inside. Then you notice, you see his whole dynamic because he began to focus. Living example of a man who is focused. A living example of women who are focused. What's not what's in your wallet? What are you focused on? Who are you focused on? Playing the victim ain't gonna help you, brother or sister. What's going to help you is your ability to be focused. It's something when you become focused, you can say to the world, come here. Things begin to pull. You become a magnet when you become focused. And I'm going to stay there, stop right there. Tomorrow, you want to get when I'm going to talk about the snake and the bird. The snake and the bird. Today, we're talking about the lion. Make sure we get this clearly. The lion can only be subdued or captured when his focus is taken away. The only way you can subdue a lion in a cage is to have a three-legged stool. Whatever that three-legged stool, it can be your desires, whatever it is may be, and it subdues you. But when you become focused on one thing at a time, you become deadly, you become dangerous. The next point I want to make, you cannot play the victim inside of your cage and think that you want to get out and someone's going to save you. Save yourself, become focused and get out of there. So I want to make sure we emphasize that right there. People who focus on their craft or what they're doing, if it's your focus to be married or to be in a relationship, you begin to weed out everybody else who don't fit that a narrative. So I want to make sure we understand that. The next thing I want to make sure we understand is this. When you're focused, the world begins to you become a magnet to things that you wouldn't have not became a magnet to in prior times before. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about the importance of the lion. I'm not the lion, I'm going to talk about the bird and the snake, and also how that plays into the factors of the laws of the focus in the game. Many times your game is not working. It's because you're not focused in the right direction. If you are focused on defeat, don't expect to be a winner. And when other people see you grind, they will be more amped to help because they respect that and admire that you're focused and consistent, right? It wasn't until you got focused that your community began to galvanize around you. That's very true. That's very true. That's very true. Very true. So I want to make sure we emphasize that. Let's get the angel number for the day. Kenosha, I want you to give the first number that if you're watching, I want you to give the first number to come to mind to you. Don't overthink it. Just get the first number to come to mind to you. First number, Kenosha. If you're in here watching on Facebook, put it in the chat room. The first number that comes to mind. Don't overthink it. Just say, hey, this is the first number that comes to mind. Thank you. 48 is the first number that comes to mind. Thank you so much. 48 is the number for today. 48 is the number today. 48 is the number. As we're going into this March, I want you to get focused, please. Understand. Make sure we also, if you can, give shout out to Jono. Shout out to Jono. 48 is the number today. 48 is the number today. You're going to see I'm going to start to change the focus a little bit, and you see gradually begin to change. If you are part of Telegram, please, I want you to give feedback in Telegram of what you thought about today. Everything counts. If you part of Telegram, Telegram is a chat room that we have set up for the Thinking Class Network. It's a group chat. It's not a hookup chat. Ain't trying to wish your name, girl, and ain't none of that. It's strictly business, strictly about what we talk about in the Thinking Class, but it takes the conversation past the Thinking Class. So if you want to, when the broadcast is over, I want you to definitely let me know what you thought. Where did you get things like that? Because your feedback makes it important on what we do next and how we go. So 48 is the number. I need the angel number. I'm not sure if Sharice or whoever else can get the angel number for me for 48, but 48 is the number for today. As we're going into March, Siri, don't you do that. We're going into March, strictly business, community within, right? Strictly business and privacy. We're not sharing people's private stuff in there. Let's make sure I emphasize that. Because if you do, I will get you. I will find you. I will hunt you. It will be banned from here and anywhere else that we do. We don't play that sugar honey iced tea over here. So 48 is the number for today. If you got the number for today, 48 is the number. I hope everybody had a great weekend, great Monday. Got your coffee, your smoothie, whatever you're going to be, salads, whatever the case may be. You're seeing something that I'm doing. When you come into this game, you're gonna see something. You're gonna be like, wait a minute, LDA did something. Let's get that angel number for 48 in the chat room. I thank every one of the thinking class. You guys are amazing. The thing and focus is we need to tell more people about it, get the word out, because more people need to hear about this type of game. Oh, this game is on every level. You think it's just the women and getting the women, or, getting money, finances, spiritual. No. Game is not just predicated at that. Game goes on multiple levels. And once you understand the game, then you can play it like it needs to be played. Let me say it this way. You can play the game and the game won't play you. Let me say it that way. You can play the game and the game won't play you. Hit the light button on the way out. Let's get that angel number right quick. That's all we need. And we're going to end the show. And I'm doing something different and see if you can catch it in the thinking class, those behind the scene. Making adjustments. Just waiting for the angel number. But I want to make sure we emphasize this. If you seeing the reflection of me doing it, guess what's going to happen? It's going to be a reflection of you doing it. You're going to see your life begin to make adjustments. Focus on what you need to accomplish and where you need to go. This is the thinking class, TTC. It was birthed last year. Focus, detail, excellence in all that we do. There we go. Thank you so much, Jonathan W. for the 48. 48 reveals that this number is most used by angels to get access to people who are on the verge of achieving success in their life. It comes as an assurance that the reward for all hard work. Bingo! You can't make this up.
You can't make this up.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Let me read that again. 48 reveals that this number is most likely used by angels to access to people who are what? On the verge of achieving success in their lives. Focus. It comes as an assurance that the rewards for all hard work are on the way coming. Your guardian angels are urging you not to give up when you're almost at the final stage. Let me read this again, because y'all think we just making this up. Let me read this again. And let me say something else, because some people I'm going to say something, correct someone once this angel number complete. 48 reveals that this number is most used by angels to get access to people who are on the verge of achieving success in life. It comes as an assurance that the rewards for all the hard work are on the way coming. Your guardian angels are urging you not to give up when you are almost at the finish line. Focus. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. Can't make this up. You can't make this up. They didn't hear me. I don't know why. It challenged you to another level of game, meeting filter and fire, all according right. You can feel the magic manifesting when you focus. Come on. I'm telling you. But this is it. Tomorrow. You don't want to miss tomorrow. We talk about the snake and the bird. The snake and the bird. We're about to be out of here. Thank you so much. Hit the like button. This is the thing. We need people to leave a comment after the show. Not during the show. After the show. Why? Because YouTube works the way they look at the analytics, how long you're listening, and they're looking at watch time, and they're looking also to who comments. They say, oh, they commented, it must be a good show. That's how YouTube doing, because this is a business. So shout out to everybody, shout out to the members. This is Lawrence D. Adams. Catch us tomorrow as I talk about the snake and the bird tomorrow and the focus. Today we're talking about the lion in the cage. Tomorrow we're talking about the bird in the snake. Which one are you? The bird or the snake? This is Lawrence D. Adams, and we are going to be out of here. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to you. I'm looking for my outro music, but I can't. My thing is I can't play it now because I got too many dings this month. And then anything messing up my money, I ain't gonna allow that to happen. So that music can't be played. Only music that's royalty free gonna be played on this channel because I got dinged too much, and I'm not messing up my money for nobody. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's my focus. Peace and hair grease and beard grease, LDA. And I am, let me drop this music right here. Because you know how it is. Just for you, Fear Soul. This is what a lion do. Yeah. You already know. We out of here. Oh, and you can buy this song right now. I can see in the link. If you're on Telegram, I give you a special discount on the song. We out of here. Jono, where you at, bro? Jono. That's true. Where Jono at? Jono, do you think they got it today? Jono, where you at, bro? Shout out to King Dre. Came and dropped the 5 on it. Put 5 on it. LDA. Out. Peace and beard grease. Shout out to the great Honorable Louis Farrakhan on Savior's Day yesterday. Shout out to you, brother. Good to see you in the land of the living.